Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Corey, man. We back in it. We got the news for y'all today, bro. Just y'all know what it is. Gotta load my stuff up, bro. I was watching some Judge Mathis. This dude decided to do with some chicken. That's crazy. Like a whole ass chicken box. Like he got it from KLC. He said he would bring him over some Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then he just hit him with the box because the other guy was trying to get his $400 back. He wasn't trying to hear nothing he was talking about. Oh, I got the wrong one, man. I gotta reload my screen. That's crazy. I even finished watching the case. I assume he probably got his money for him hitting him with the chicken box or whatever. But anyways, we got news. Let me load up the screen capture. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all streamers. Y'all probably not even streamers. Y'all probably just, well, no, I would assume anybody would do this as a streamer. Yo, we got the Tony Stark image in the background. Proof that Tony Stark had a. Let's go. Let's get right into it. We got it right here. I'm gonna put it in full screen. Just give me a second. And it's loading. Bro, we've been having like Wi-Fi issues for a long time, man. I don't even know what it is. They stay trying to hit me with these ads. I think it's because they got.
What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with another video. Join us now as we look at this week's edition of SmackDown.
The good, the bad, and ugly.
Stories and rumors you need to know, including bad news for Rey Mysterio. Vince McMahon's surgery is life-altering.
It's a little blurry, but it's starting to clear out.
Roman Reigns' blunder on SmackDown, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos.
If they say any AEW news, we'll just skip it because we don't watch that.
Shorts.
I hope y'all don't watch it either.
Recap the matches, but just look at the good, the bad, and
the
ugly.
Downright ugly.
We start off with the good as number 1, LA Knight eviscerates Hit Row.
Again,
LA destroyed Hit Row on the mic, delighting the fans and
I mean, he did it when the SmackDown went off air a few weeks ago.
LA Knight
but he did it again.
Who better than Top Dollar with Lotta Lotta, or talking about the tingling B-Fab's loins for him, Knight provided fans with an instant mic classic. While this trash talk is reminiscent of The Rock, it's important to remember that there was plenty of similar trash talking before the People's Champion. It's just that he took things to a new level. Knight seems to be on the same course. Number 2, Bloodline build-up. If ever the saying, it's about the journey, not the destination, was true applied to the storyline,
I like
Jey
this.
Uso versus Roman Reigns battle for supremacy.
When Jey Uso started talking and then Roman Reigns music hit, like when people be doing it him,
gonna happen. Short of head spinning 180,
it was nice
and creative. Still, the WWE has done a masterful job with the build-up. Everyone involved has played their parts well, and the fans are on the edge of their seats. Number 3, Santos Escobar wins. It was good to see Santos Escobar earning a title shot against Austin Theory for the US Championship.
Felt like he didn't even win it.
The match was halted due to Rey Mysterio's apparent injury.
Rey Mysterio just got injured. That's all that happened.
Rumor has it that Santos was booked to win the match clean, and it's a big achievement, especially if the rumors of the WWE having a Latino champion prove true. Escobar is an outstanding talent with plenty of potential and could become a prominent star with the right push and a little luck. Number 4, Karrion Kross push. Karrion Kross had a dominant win last night, and while it was against Carl Anderson, who's put...
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch this match. I think I was tuned out. I think it was like 2 or 3 matches left, and then I just turned off the stream. I was like, I ain't feel the need to stream. I almost thought about re-streaming when Jey Uso came out. Like, let's do it, and I was like, nah. But if it's true, if he going if they having a Latino champion, Santos Escobar might be the champion, which means LA Knight not getting that belt for a while. So he'll get a push, but for the belt, I don't know about that. We'll see.
Push has been always hit and miss. It was a sign that WWE may be finally investing in Kross. Karen and Scarlett are 2 of WWE's most
he really ain't been losing like that, has he?
At a higher level. Number 5, WWE doing a great job hyping Money in the Bank briefcase. They've done a great job rebuilding the Money in the Bank briefcase, restoring much needed faith into it. Io Sky continues to menace Asuka with the Empress of Tomorrow, having no idea when or where Sky may strike. They've done this with the Mr. Money in the Bank Damian Priest, but the women's briefcase has never seemed so dangerous as it does with Sky, partly
Right.
because she's the only second winner not to cash it in immediately, but more importantly because of the WWE's brilliant booking. Number 6.
I
What's
mean,
Bobby Lashley's
yeah,
game?
Carmella held it
What
for
is Lashley's
a long
endgame?
time
Fans have an idea, but the WWE has kept
till
them
she
in suspense
initially
as to who's going to join them
passed
and
it
what
in
it
on
will take
Charlotte
to woo
Flair.
them to the Almighty's way of thinking. Last night, Bobby tempted the Street Profits with high-end suits.
They probably gonna say it, but he was on Bobby Lashley. He was on there with what's this? Oh, never mind. It was looking like full experience until they brought that guy. Thought it was gonna be like one of those Miles Morales movies. It is what it is. But I was saying there was Bobby Lashley was talking to the Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams. Well,
This isn't something that
I
fans
guess
see much of
last
with
week.
Montez and
I didn't
Angelo,
really
so a
tune in
change of
last week.
attire is a good symbol of a
I did,
potential
but didn't
shift
see
in
the
attitude.
segment.
They also did well
See?
by using the segment to name drop Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams, preparing fans for their eventual call up to the main roster. And Grayson Waller is amazing. Grayson Waller has quickly established himself on the main roster as nothing short of amazing, both irritating and entertaining fans with his promos and
The rock
delivering in the
bottom.
ring. Waller is in the express lane to the
He
top,
almost
and
got
last
it,
night's
bro. I
confrontation
think they
and
should let
subsequent
him
match
hit
with
it.
Jey Uso
He didn't
was
have to
another
win, but
reminder.
they should let him
That
hit
was a
it.
good. What about the baddest? Number 1, whatever happened to Austin Theory? Austin Theory has gone from the top actor on Raw to an afterthought on SmackDown. His meandering feud against Sheamus hasn't helped, and the WWE seems to have him in a holding pattern until Santos Escobar
It
beats him
seems
for
like
the
they're
belt.
doing good.
So
I'm
it
only hearing
seems.
like
Whatever happened to
these
A-Town?
people talk about
Number
him.
2, can they
Like they're the only ones that
coexist?
talk about him.
Or when in doubt, go with the can they coexist trope when you need a quick storyline to pad out the show. This was seen again last night as world title rivals Charlotte Flair and Bianca Belair teamed up despite Belair's reluctance, proving the WWE's creative team can still phone it in with the best of them, and jobbing Chelsea and Sonya. It looks like the
I
rumors that
talked about
WWE
that because
thinks
they just
Chelsea
won the
Green and Sonya
titles.
Deville
That
can
was crazy.
re-energize the women's tag team championship aren't true, at least judging by Charlotte and Bianca's win over the champs. It would have been so much better to have the champs take advantage of Flair and Belair's uneasy alliance to get the win,
Right.
albeit tainted over 2 top stars rather than looking like enhancement talent. Now, there was no downright ugly as SmackDown had a few missteps, but nothing that took away from the show.
I guess
Nonetheless, the
not.
WWE needs to be consistent with its booking to make SmackDown must-see TV from start to finish. What do you guys think of the Blue
I mean,
Band
it's
last
been
night?
must-see
Let us
since
know in the comments
2020
down
for me.
below. Now let's move on to the news.
I think I probably missed maybe 2 or 3 SmackDowns since 2020, which isn't bad.
Now, first story looks at bad news for Rey Mysterio. At top of today's news is the question of whether Rey Mysterio was injured during his match against Santos Escobar. The initial reports were that it was a work, but according to Fightful Select, Fightful sources confirmed late Friday that Rey Mysterio's spot on SmackDown was not storyline as originally suspected. We've learned that Santos Escobar was actually supposed to win the match clean, and an audible was called and the match was ended. In addition, there was a backstage segment follow-up that was planned that had to be nixed. We send our best wishes to Rey Mysterio for his speedy recovery. Next up, Vince McMahon's surgery is life-altering. The news coming in concerning Vince McMahon's spinal surgery, as TMZ Sports reported yesterday that Mr. McMahon underwent spinal surgery last week. Whilst details are scarce, it's believed that the surgery was considered life-altering, at least according to a report from Sean Ross Sapp, and lasted over 4 hours. The good news is that the
That's not
surgery
bad.
reportedly went well and he's recovering at home. There's no word on a time frame for McMahon's recovery, but again, we're wishing him a fast recovery. Next up, Britt Baker under fire. What's going on with AEW's women's division, and which AEW star did a prominent indie wrestler call out in a tweet? While the division has never been a highlight of AEW's programming, the recent influx of talent such as Saraya, Toni Storm and Ruby Soho, as well as the elevation of Jamie Hayter and improvement by Britt Baker and Chris Statlander had some fans beginning to enjoy the women's matches. Recent complaints on social media about Wednesday's Britt Baker vs. Taya Valkyrie match and a prominently displayed sign that read "Book the women's division better" reignited a debate over the quality of the women's division. Women's wrestler Lufisto tweeted, "It's cute how people blame booking for a bad women's division. Talent with too much
I don't
power,
watch
talent
AEW.
denigrating each other, talent trash talking
I don't know.
potential employees so they never get in as soon as they walk in. It starts here. The one you called effing French Canadian
I don't
asshole."
care
Sean
about
Ross
this.
Sapp discussed her bad experience in AEW. Next up, Dominic Mysterio is a menace. Will Dominic Mysterio ever reconcile with his father? Well, the current North American champion was asked this during an appearance on Up NXT, responding, "Will you ever reconcile with your dad? I dream about that every night. Sometimes it keeps me up and I can't sleep, but because he's no longer with us, rest in peace, Eddie. I do what I can at this point." And just when you think Dirty Dom can't sink any lower, he delivers a whopper like this. Next up,
That was funny.
for SummerSlam. It looks like WWE's growing trend towards getting big money sponsors continues as they've announced a Slim Jim SummerSlam Battle Royal for the biggest party of the summer, with Austin Theory and Sheamus already announced as entrants.
And I thought LA Knight was announced too.
Intends to add Raquel Rodriguez versus Rhea Ripley as well. Next up, Xavier Woods discusses New Day return.
I would love to see
Where have
that.
the New Day been? Well, rumor has it that the popular trio might make a non-wrestling appearance at WrestleMania.
I don't even care if
39.
she wins. Just her getting back to the singles division make me happy.
Has been very busy. Xavier Woods recently spoke with Josh
Ooh, those are some
Martinez
nice
on
breaks.
Superstar Crossover, explaining, "So Kofi had an ankle injury, right? So during the draft came over to Raw and had some matches with Dom. And then I've been just getting big at home, dude. I've been getting huge. I've been doing Dungeons and Dragons appearances. We're doing USFL appearances. And there's a thing. So we haven't been on TV in a minute. Like a month? 2 months? Maybe? But the thing that people don't see is all the stuff we do outside the ring, and we've been working relentlessly on so many other things. And so we'll be back in due time. We'll be back in due time." And finally, Roman Reigns' blunder. And last but not least, Roman Reigns apparently couldn't wait to get in the ring soon enough to attack Jey Uso on SmackDown.
I saw that. That boy
Unfortunately,
was
the head of
moving
the table
fast
kept
when
on
he
his
was
way
grinding the
towards
ring.
the ring, something eagle-eyed fans caught. Reigns showed why he's a pro, quickly regaining his balance just in time to set things up to take a spear from Cousin Jey. But there you have it, folks. Our look at SmackDown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. I liked it. Very informative, man. Let me yeah, man. Thank y'all for joining the video. I'm see you on the next one.